Dan, there are three national monuments here on California's Central Coast, including Fort Ord National Monument, where I am this evening. Now, the Department of the Interior is looking at monuments that were created after 1996 and are more than 100,000 acres in size. So it is not likely that any monuments here on the Central Coast are going to be affected because we don't have any that large. On Wednesday, just days before he hits the 100-day mark in office, President Donald Trump signed another executive order, this one directing the Secretary of the Interior to review the designation of new national monuments.
Well, this new executive order by President Trump, I think, shows us that he's into attacking the environment. These executive orders are really initiated out of local interest in preserving very vital federal lands.
Former Congressman Sam Farr was an integral part of getting two of the Central Coast three national monuments on the books. Fort Ord National Monument in Monterey County and the California Coastal National Monument, which includes the rocks and islands off the coastline stretching all the way from the Oregon border to the Mexican border. The third designation in our area is the Cotoni Coast Dairies National Monument in Santa Cruz County, which was designated during the final days of the Obama administration.
Under the Bureau of Land Management, have a different title. We call it monument status, which essentially is wilderness status. So it is the highest protection you can put on land. And I think anytime you start attacking that, you really start attacking the ability to preserve lands, because the only reason you wouldn't want to have it protected is because you want to use it for commercial purposes.
None of the national monuments on the Central Coast are more than 100,000 acres, and it's unlikely they will be affected by the new executive order. Instead, the order comes in response to Bear Ears National Monument in Utah, where more than 1 million acres of land was designated in December thanks to President Obama. California Secretary for Natural Resources John Laird weighed in on the executive order Wednesday as well, sending out this statement. We'd like to see federal protections maintained for these special places. There is state support and cooperation for California national monuments, including the recent northern, central, and southern expansion of the California Coastal National Monument. We've talked with the federal government about our openness to help manage these lands, and we'd like to continue that conversation. The president has described the recent designation of monuments under Obama as a massive federal land grab. His order is crafted to give power back to the states to decide what to do with federal lands, giving them the opportunity to lease it for commercial purposes, something Farr says there will likely be a battle over.
I think there's going to be court battles on it because it's an erosion of historical proportions. It's never been done before. And I think it's an indication that we're in for a lot of battles, particularly California, with this new administration.
We're going to learn more about the implications of this new order in the coming months. The Department of the Interior has been directed to put together a list of monuments up for review in the next 45 days. Dan?
All right. Thank you very much, Caitlin. According to statements from the Secretary of the Interior, the order will cover several dozen monuments across the country, all designated since 1996, all totaling 100,000 acres or more. 2 dozen will be under reconsideration. 5 are in California, including the San Gabriel Mountains National Monument in Los Angeles County, Mojave Trails National Monument, Carrizo Plain National Monument in San Joaquin Valley, Giant Sequoia National Monument up in the Sierra, and the Berryessa Snow Mountain National Monument, which is in Lake Napa, Mendocino, Solano, and Yolo counties.